Is it going?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on again.
Obviously, I don't think we're ready.
Boom. What up? Alright, anyway.
Hey guys, Pat Tracy.
Pat keyboard.
Cheyenne.
Would you spend day with Tim Allen?
WYSADWTA.
Yeah, we don't have to do the intro.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's just weird to, like, do, like, something like this and not be,
video?
like,
yeah.
have it be, like, a podcast.
So I want to do a Rick and Morty discussion.
Yeah.
I love the show now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when I first, so you've been watching it for a while now, right?
Pretty much, yeah, since, I think it first came out, like, right.
2014, I think.
Yeah. And I think that's, like, right when I got it, I watched the show and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is actually, like, the coolest thing ever. And I'm like,
Yeah, so I wasn't going to get into it because I was like, there's fanboys, they're super into it, and I was like, I don't want to get into it.
right.
Then I watched it, and now I love it. And
Right.
I watched it 3 times all the way through.
Nice.
So I wanted to do a video talking about
Oh, yeah, definitely.
it. So I figured we could
I'm
go
dying.
through the episodes and just talk about
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I'm also dying. So, do you guys want to say anything before you just show me?
Yeah, so,
Who's your favorite character?
well, the thing is, I sympathize with Jerry a lot, though, even
I
though
hate Jerry.
everybody hates Jerry, but, you know, he
So
just needs some
dumb.
love, okay? He's just trying to make a living for his family, and then he got divorced, and it's just, he just needs a
Did they get
break.
divorced, did they?
Yeah, they did, in season 3. It was like the first episode of season
It
3.
had like a weird ending though eventually in the season.
Right.
But initially, yeah, they did
Yeah.
get divorced.
Okay. I think my favorite character is Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
honest.
Or Eagle Person.
Bird person?
Or Bird Person. I keep thinking it's Eagle Person for some reason.
Tammy. Tammy's so fucking weird.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the pilot episode,
Oh,
that's the one, I'm just gonna read the synopsis so you guys know.
Right.
It's the one where they go to get the seeds for the mega trees and he's gotta put them up his
With
butt.
And you're gonna shove them way up into my whole Morty.
And then they go to, and there's the new machine where he's like, oh, we can detect things way up your butt.
And then they just start killing everybody. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry, Morty, they're just robots.
Now, at Jimmy John's, Rick and Morty's very popular, so I get to talk about it a lot there. And everybody that works there don't like the pilot very much.
Right.
It's one of my favorite episodes because the end when he's like standing over Rick
Right.
and he's talking about where he's like 100 years rickandmorty.com, 100 years, 100 adventures rickandmorty.com.
Rick and
He
Morty
just keeps
100
rambling.
Right.
And I just really love that.
I think they did the same thing at the end of season 2, I think, for the Szechuan sauce thing.
Something
Yeah. Which I actually have when I was at Cyberfest 2017. And the thing is, I didn't even auction for it. Like some random guy did. Like, and it
You
was
were dressed as Rick, right?
yeah, Rick. And then somebody's like $130, so Rick gets the sauce, and I'm like, I love you, man.
It was so cool. It was a cool experience.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
So speaking of being bullied, I think Morty is probably my favorite, but I think Summer's the most badass.
That is true. Yeah.
Summer's great.
Oh yeah. Totally.
I mean, everybody's favorite character is Rick. That's why you can't say Rick's your favorite character.
Right.
He's
So-
definitely not my favorite character. Rick's.
He's definitely
Very-
up there for me. But
I mean,
Morty,
I can.
Morty is my favorite.
Oh,
So I
there's
like
also
that.
that quick scene in the pilot where Rick freezes that kid.
Oh
and
yeah.
Summer is like, oh my god, I'm gonna talk to him, and then she walks in and then he breaks into pieces.
Yeah, like I feel like Summer was just like being just like a dumb bimbo there for a second. Like, can you not realize that this is a frozen human corpse?
In Principal Vagina's like, and there's no evidence that a Latino did it.
There's absolutely no evidence.
So then episode 2 is Lawnmower Dog. That's the one where he makes the helmet for the dog,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
dogs take over.
Oh yeah, and then they become
That
like
was the
sad.
first episode I ever
I
saw,
don't
and
like
that's
that
why
one very much.
initially
Yeah.
I didn't like Rick and Morty very much, just because that's the first episode. It's not.
Oh, but Scary Terry is in that dream, and that one's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scary Terry's
sure.
pretty cool. Again, I identify with him a lot.
Scary Terry.
I identify with Scary Terry.
This is bitch so much.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be
You
know,
can run, but you can't hide, bitch. Why don't we just try hiding? I mean, he's saying we can't hide, but what if we did?
Yeah, and then like 6 hours later, oh, well, you're right, Morty. Hiding actually did work.
That was such a good one.
Yeah.
Then 3 is Anatomy Park. That's
Oh yeah.
Christmas one where they have the theme park inside of the homeless guy.
Oh
That was
yeah.
a really good episode.
Oh
Love that
yeah. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, and then the thing is at the end where there's like they were like trying building in like Summer's new boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And it said like, well, what does the pancreas do? It doesn't make roller coasters. It makes insulin. And then Rick just hangs up, and then he's like, so they're really gonna
Pirates of the Pancreas.
Pirates. Of
Yeah.
the And then he's like, yeah, and then her boyfriend's like, well, so those guys are building an amusement park inside me, and Rick's like, they're inside you building a piece of shit is what they're doing. Yeah, fuck them all.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Fuck them all.
Episode 4 is M. Night Shyamalan's. I don't know if that's hard to pronounce. It's the M. Night Shyamalan one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where they're in the virtual reality.
Oh yeah, like you're inside a simulation, inside a
Yeah,
simulation.
that one. I hate that episode.
Yeah, it's just so confusing.
Yeah, I
They
don't like that
replay
one.
that one a lot on Adult Swim.
I've never watched Rick and Morty on Adult Swim.
That's where I mainly
Yeah.
watch it.
Where do you watch it on though?
I watched it all on Daily Motion, and then I bought the Blu-rays.
Right.
Because I was like, yeah, I definitely want this.
Uh,
And then I watched it on Blu-ray a few times now.
Right. I mean, obviously. And then season 4 apparently isn't supposed to be coming out for like another year and a
Yeah,
half.
until 2019.
I'm like, boy.
Episode 5 is Me Seeks and Destroy.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
Mr. Me Seeks.
Yes. I'm Mr. Basics. Like it's because of that.
So what do they? He wants to take one stroke off his golf swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jerry, yeah.
Or-
Fuck Jerry, man.
Oh,
You guys are worthless.
I want to be a more complete woman. I want to be more popular, and then they do that in like They do that in like one day,
Yeah.
and then like
Jerry was fucking golf swing.
yeah. God. Kind of feel sad for Jerry though, because you know he just wants to be a simple man and just like
Be like the most normal person on the show.
yeah.
He definitely is the most normal. Because even,
My-
what's the mom's name?
Beth.
She's a little weird. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, you're doing that? Okay.
She's
And-
very, like, really just wants Rick to stay.
Right.
around.
Well, I mean,
But-
he is her dad though.
But the thing that gets me though is in one episode, Jerry's in the car, and then they're like, now playing human music. And he's just like,
I
huh,
love this song.
human music. I like this.
I think that's the virtual reality one.
Yeah.
the virtual
'Cause
reality.
that's the one with the mailman who keeps going, my man.
Man.
Yeah.
We were literally just talking about that. Like,
Have you seen Justice League yet?
not yet. No.
Oh,
It's like
okay. In it, there's a part where Aquaman gets like caught by Cyborg, and he goes, "My man," and that makes me think of Rick and
booyah.
Morty.
Yeah. I hear Cyborg and I immediately think booyah.
Because it's not very good with Justice League movie. He was one of the parts I didn't like.
Yeah.
Episode 6 is Rick Potion number 9. This one, that's the one where Morty gets the love potion from Rick to make Jessica fall in love with him, and then
Oh,
everybody starts falling in love with him.
Oh yeah.
And they have the Cronenbergs.
Oh yep. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I'm not huge on that one.
Also, you can hear my neighbors coming in, like their apartment. What was it? What was the one after that?
It's Raising Gazorpazorp. It's the Morty gets the sex robot, and then
Oh,
he
yeah.
has the weird alien kid that's super into violence.
Oh yeah.
That's an okay episode.
Yeah, the one where he bought like a sex robot and it's like, hey, my grandson wants the sex robot.
He's like, oh, it just looks cool. Oh, really, Morty? It looks cool.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
That's a good episode. And then his kid writes the book, My Horrible Father.
Oh yeah. I horrible father by Morty Gazorpazorp. Oh dear.
So the next one is Rick Minutes. That's the,
Was that the?
that is the interdimensional cable. First one, I
Oh
think.
yeah. Yeah, where like Jerry is on like Seinfeld or David Letterman or something.
Yeah, and then they have the goggles that they see the alternate reality where they didn't have Summer and they're like happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they were happy, and then like at the end, they're just like he gets chased by the police, and like he said like, oh, you shouldn't have gotten an abortion, or right.
And then episode 9 is one where Summer works in the antique shop with the devil.
Oh yeah, and then Rick opens like a curse, like a reverse your curse.
Yeah,
object thing.
I love the part where he's like, oh, I'm bored with this now, and then he just gives up.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm over this now.
Alright, then it's Close and Rick Counters of the Rick Kind.
Oh yeah, that was when they were.
That's the one where they go to the Transdimensional Council of Ricks, and he gets arrested, and
Oh yeah, he gets like arrested by the Council of Ricks, and then just.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that episode.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of that.
Oh, it's the one though. It does have Doofus Rick.
Oh
where
yeah.
He becomes friends with Jerry.
Dude, it's Rick is
yeah.
the best.
I know
will-
he eats his own poop, right?
Well, I mean, you know, if poop is ovenless brownies and you know it tastes good, then you know, if I could poop really good brownies, I would not mind that. Like, yeah.
If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
You have the superpower to poop food. Would you do it?
Yeah. If you had this, I mean, I know I would.
I mean, you wouldn't have to buy groceries.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would.
You would just have to take laxatives.
Yeah, but eventually you'll just be clean. You'll be wiped out. You won't have anything.
Well, until you eat again.
Yeah, you're constantly refilling
No, that's
yourself.
true. That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Anyways.
Weird, yeah. Episode 11, which is the season finale of season 1, is the reenactment of Titanic.
Oh yeah, and
then it's the one where Rick, Morty, and Summer have that huge party.
oh yeah, and they transport the house to like another dimension. Oh yeah, and then like Jerry and Beth are like an intergalactic Titanic, and then like there's this like fat lady or whatever that's
Yeah,
just like
there's the joke where they're like, nothing will not make the Titanic not sink, and then they're like 100% guarantee that it will sink, and then it gets there and they're like, sir, we're not gonna hit the iceberg, and they have to make the announcement that they didn't hit it.
oh god,
And Squanchy is in that episode.
nice.
Do you know Squanchy is voiced by Tom Kenny?
I did not know that actually. Did you? Babe?
No, but I also was just gonna say I don't remember that episode, so I think that's probably one I haven't seen.
Right. Yeah, and then my next episode of that, which I think is A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah, season 2?
Yeah.
Sorry, season 2, let me scroll down. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Well, that's yeah, that's literally gotta be my favorite episode easily.
Wrinkle in Time?
Yeah.
That's the,
It's where
oh yeah, where the screen keeps breaking up, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah,
they.
that's a really good episode.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, and then the testicle monster comes up, or the testicle monsters, which are actually
Yeah,
voiced
it's
by.
got the gun that's like a slug or
whatever.
something.
Yeah, and actually, interesting fact, they're actually voiced by Key and Peele.
I knew that.
Right. Which is actually kind of cool. And I just realized, like, at the end of the time, just like, you do not mess with Tom, motherfucker. And I will mess with time. I will. That was the easy.
Albert Einstein.
Oh, yeah. Past the
Then after that is Morty Night Run. That's the one where they take Jerry to the daycare.
Oh.
And they go to
The Jerry Care?
Yeah, and they go on. It's one with Crompopulus Michael, the alien assassin.
Oh,
They're gonna
yeah.
kill that like fart cloud.
Oh, yeah. And
That's
then
the episode.
oh yeah, and then like Jerry just like, you know, meets up with like a bunch of the different Jerrys, and then he just like wants to stay there with the other Jerrys.
Oh, and they're at the Blips and Chits arcade.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's the one where they played the video game where you're like Ronald or whatever,
Right.
and you play through that guy's life and
Right.
see how old you get.
Oh yeah. And then he's like, "Whoa, what? You beat cancer, and then you went back to the carpet store?
God.
Like, come on."
Then is autoerotic assimilation. That's the one with Unity.
Oh
where Rick's
yeah.
in love with that planet.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that episode.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about it.
I didn't think it was
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just like a
serious.
weird concept.
Yeah, it's not their worst episode.
Right.
Then Total Recall is next. That's the best episode in my opinion. It's the one where they have those aliens that put the memories in their head, you know, with all crazy characters.
Oh yeah.
Poopy buttholes.
Oh yeah.
Give you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody, and then it turns out Mr. Poopy Butthole is like real.
Yeah, when Beth shoots him. Yeah, because it's like Uncle Steve, and then Cousin Nikki, Sleepy Gary.
Yeah.
He's the best. Mr. Beauregard, Frankenstein's Monster, Ken Sylvester.
Yes. Like Mr. Refrigerator or whatever.
Such a good episode. I was trying to look for more.
Yeah, and the only way you can tell the difference is if you had any bad memories with somebody.
Mr. Poopy Butthole, I wish they did more with his character.
Yeah, I know.
It's
right?
great how he's never in any episode and then he's real.
Right.
Then after that is Get Swifty.
Oh.
Another one of my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah, show me what you've got.
Ice-T is great in that.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite song in that? Do you like Head Bent Over or Get Swifty?
But definitely get Swifty.
Yeah, I don't like Head Bent
Oh yeah, definitely.
Over. Then the Rick's Must Be Crazy is next. That is.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's the one where they go into his car battery.
Oh.
And they keep going further and further into more and more batteries.
Right.
And Summer's in the car, and that's the one where Must Protect Summer, and it like cuts the one dude into pieces, and it paralyzes the other guy, and it releases the cop's kid.
Oh yeah.
And then the kid like melts.
Oh.
I think that's like one of the other first episodes I saw of Rick and Morty.
That's a really good one.
Right. Oh, I love that episode. And then at the end they just like realize that they're just all like small universes inside a car battery.
But it's so weird though, like, cause having the first one be the dog episode and then the second one be that episode, it was really hard to like grasp what the hell was going on.
Right.
Yeah, if you watch them in order, it makes total sense.
Right.
Like the show really does.
Well, because they like introduce
go-
more as they go on.
Mhm.
But if you
Right.
skip from like season 1, like episode 2 to season 2, episode like 3 or 4, or
Yeah,
whatever.
that'd be pretty weird.
Right.
Yeah.
After that is Big Trouble in Little Sanchez. That's the one where Rick turns in. I think that's the one where he turns into Tiny Rick.
And he goes
Oh,
to
yeah.
high
He goes to
school.
the high school, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
And then there's a Rick dance like, let me out! Let me out! This is not a
Yeah.
dance! I'm screaming for help! I'm begging for God, that's
My body's dying in a vat in
the
the garage.
garage.
Coach Ferratu, the vampire.
Oh yeah.
It's a really good
Like
name.
that's his real name, like his real vampire name. Yeah, and like, what is with all this clever name bullshit? Like when vampires are being trying to pretend to be humans, they can name themselves Alan Jefferson or something. Like, am I being an asshole?
Alan Jefferson. That's a dumb name. After that is Interdimensional Cable 2. That's the one where Jerry goes to the hospital and they want him to donate his penis to save Shrimply Pibbles.
Oh.
And that's my favorite of the interdimensional cables because it's got Ants on His Eyes Johnson. It's the making of a Plumbus and the Eye Hole Man.
Oh yeah, I remember. I don't know why I keep like fidgeting with like my coasters.
I keep fidgeting with this. I keep just
Well, yeah, because you're
scrolling
used to
up and
like PCs,
Yeah.
though.
Then the next one is Look Who's Purging Now. That's the Purge one.
Oh,
Purge
yeah.
Planet. That's a really good episode.
Oh
Where
yeah.
Morty just kills fucking everybody.
Yes. And that actually reminds me. We actually just watched kind of like the weird Purge version of
Like the parody of the Purge.
Purge, Meet the Blacks.
I haven't seen.
It was pretty
I haven't
funny.
seen any of the Purges.
I haven't seen the original Purge or anything, but
I've seen the first one, but not the.
But watching the, like, it took me, like, forever to understand what we were watching, and then once I understood it, I'm like, oh, this is funny.
Right.
Because, like, for a while, I was just, like, laying there, I'm like, what did he put on? That's on Netflix. What are we
What is
watching?
this Netflix?
Speaking of Netflix, have you guys watched Bright yet?
No, I haven't. I've been meaning to. So
You
long.
should. I didn't like it very much, but it's worth watching.
Right.
Like, let me know what you think of it.
Totally, yeah.
But also the Purge episode is the one where Jerry calls Patty Mason on the phone.
Oh,
I just read that and it made me laugh.
Oh
It's like Rick calls him and he's like, "Who's this Patty Mason?" And then he's like, "No, it's a fake person." And then at the end, he's wasted like $700.
Oh yeah. So it's pretty much like a sex hotline.
I think it was just. It wasn't Patty Mason. He just called and he'd be your friend.
Oh yeah. So it was like a weird sex hotline.
And then the season finale is the Wedding Squanchers, and that's the bird person and Tammy wedding, where the Federation shows up and kills bird person, and then they go to that really small Earth planet.
Oh yeah.
And then
there's the screaming sun. So it's like ah!
Yeah. And then at the end, that's the one where Rick turns himself over and gets arrested.
Oh yeah. And then there's the season 3 opener, which I think was actually really badass.
It's okay. I like season 3, but I understand why everything that ended season 2 in the first like 5 minutes of season 3, they're like, all right, yeah, we reversed that. It's done.
Oh, okay.
It's like he gets out of the prison and it's like
yeah. But what I really didn't like about like the season 2 finale, what I thought was like really funny or like really weird, is that like how he says like I'm Jerry Smith and I love sucking big sweaty boners. But on the Adult Swim version they apparently bleep boners, cause
really?
Yeah, they bleep boners.
It's weird. It's like how when you say asshole on TV, they bleep hole, but then you can say ass.
Yeah. But what is so bad? Because like, what is with people and boners?
I want to live in a world where people just love boners and want to see boners.
I know, and love sucking big sweaty boners.
Then also in season 3 they had the Szechuan sauce.
Oh, okay, so that was
episode 1.
Oh yeah, which I now own.
I would never try that. I'm not a sauce guy.
No. Well, it's actually pretty good.
Well,
Well,
it's a condiment guy.
Yeah.
And then episode 2 is Rick Mancing the Stone. That's the Mad Max one where they go.
Oh yeah.
They live in the desert.
Like in the apocalypse.
Yeah, they got the spikes and shit all over.
Oh yeah. So again, pretty much like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Which I still.
I'm not big on that episode. What were you gonna say?
I said, well, I've been meaning to see like the actual Mad Max because I really love Tom Hardy.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, the newer one.
Have you
yeah.
seen any of the Mad Maxes?
No, that's why I wanted to see. That's why I said I needed to like see that movie and then like the others. But I just really love Tom Hardy.
I have the first 2 Mad Max on Blu-ray.
Right.
I bring those. I don't have the third, and I don't have Fury Road, which is
Alright.
the Tom Hardy one.
So they have. So there's 4, right?
Yeah, there's Mad Max. The second's the Road Warrior. Then Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and then Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay. Right.
Thunderdome's the hit, so okay.
Yeah.
The Road Warrior is the best. It's the second. And then episode 3 is Pickle Rick. This is my least favorite episode of the show. I hate this episode.
Right.
I love it, except for when you think about it, like afterwards, you're just kind of like, well, I guess
He turns into a pickle.
I guess
It's
that
so
episode.
dumb.
I guess that episode just kind of was like fuck logic.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
but it's. I think it's a really interesting one to watch. It's not necessarily my favorite, but.
Right. And then it kind of just turned into a meme, pretty much.
But
Yeah.
I love the idea of Pickle Rick.
so like when I first started working at Jimmy John's, this guy who used to be a manager there, he just would always just walk around screaming Pickle Rick, no matter what. Like he just say it all the time. Alright, and then I saw this episode, and it's like, it's not very funny. He's just a pickle, and they're going to therapy, like, I don't know.
Well, that's the reason why he turned himself into a pickle, so he wouldn't have to go to therapy.
Yeah, it's like, it's a pickle. I don't know, I don't like that episode.
Right.
Then it's Vindicators 3, The Return of World Ender. That's the one where they join the Vindicators again for the 3rd time.
Right.
But then they find out, that they had the Vindicators 2 without them.
Oh.
But the Vindicators were never in the show beforehand, so.
Right.
Just Vindicators 3.
Right.
I like that episode though. That's the one where they kill all the superheroes.
Oh yeah. Well, Rick kills all the superheroes. Well, Rick kills everybody. And then...
he gets fucking blackout drunk and makes all those crazy puzzles.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
a good one.
Yeah, and then he just like gets lazy on one and like, okay, I need to lay down for a second, so just make some 3-pointers here and then you're good to go.
And then it's the Whirly Durly Conspiracy.
Right.
This is to bolster Jerry's self-esteem, Rick takes him on an adventure at Morty's request. That's the that's the one where they go to the bar where you can kill each
Kill
other and you
everybody.
come back. Yeah,
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that episode.
But then they go on the roller coaster and there's like on the second whirly
Yeah.
of the third dirly, there's like this one spot where you're out of the force field so you can kill someone.
Because I love the part where the two kids keep shooting each other, and then when the one thing turns off where they die,
The force field.
he shoots
thing.
her,
And then she's like,
dead, and he's like, what? And it's like, you killed your sister. That's one of my personal favorite episodes. And then Rest in Rick Relaxation is next.
Oh yeah, where
That
they go to that.
is-
Oh
That's
yeah,
the one where they go to the spa and it takes out your negative personality traits, but they are their negative personality traits, you know?
right,
Like, I like that one.
Right.
'Cause it's just them at their most asshole-ish.
right.
Especially Rick. Rick's
Yeah.
a terrible person.
When is Rick not a terrible person?
There's a few times like when he turns himself in. You know, that's a pretty good thing.
Ah,
to
yeah,
do.
there's that.
but he usually does it so that he doesn't actually have to turn himself
That's
in.
true, but there's a few times where he definitely has stood up for his family.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
in general, I do think he's a pretty terrible person.
Right.
Morty's not that good of a person either, to be
yeah.
honest.
But I love Morty.
I do too.
Right.
I love when he freaks out and he goes into those like fits where he like just sputters.
Yeah. Just oh jeez, Rick.
So after that is the Rick Atlantis mix up. That's when they're like, oh, we're going to Atlantis and we're so excited to go to Atlantis, and then all of a sudden that never happens and the episode just switches to the Society of Rick and Morty's.
Oh
No.
yeah.
Where the one Morty's like running for president and
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, they come back and they're like, "Wow, Atlantis was so fun. That was the best adventure yet."
Right.
Yeah, and we never see it. I really like that episode.
Oh,
I think it's really funny how they just totally switch
Right.
from Atlantis.
Oh yeah, totally.
Um.
Well, I think this is the part where the episodes where I haven't really seen yet, but
Oh.
but again, like I really don't care about spoilers, honestly.
Okay.
This is a
I'll try
spoiler-friendly
to
channel
spoil-free.
anyway, so.
Well, the next one's Morty's Mind Bowlers. It's
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite.
all right. So you've seen it?
I love it.
Okay, it's the one where they put the memories. They can take the memories and put them back in their head, and it's like the memories that Rick has deleted, where he's embarrassed himself.
Oh.
I love that one.
Or like when they find something that like just completely like shatters their entire understanding of reality. He like deletes it from everybody's brains, and then he has like a secret chamber where they're all the memories in there.
Right.
That's my absolute favorite.
I love that episode.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
The next is the ABCs of Beth. That's the one where they go into Beth's fantasy world that Rick created.
I also
which
love
is
that
good.
one.
That's a pretty good one too. Fruity Land,
Fruity Land.
where he's
Oh, I thought you said
cannibal.
Oh god.
It's so
And I'm
fucking
going
What,
down
everybody's a
this
cannibal, or just-
tree.
No, there's this kid who lives in Beth's reality. I don't want to tell you if you haven't seen it because
It's
Okay,
so
yeah.
good.
it's so funny, but
Alright.
it's very weird.
I'm gonna hump this tree.
And then the season finale is the Richard and Morty date, and that's the one where the president keeps trying to get them to go do stuff, and they keep putting it off. And they're like, "No, we're just not going to do anything."
Oh.
That episode is okay.
Alright.
And then Mr. Poopy Butthole returns, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't in season 3, but season 4 will be on in like 2 years or something."
It'll be a good episode. Or a good season. You don't want to miss it. Oh, jeez, something like that.
Oh, jeez, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
God,
Mr. Poopy Butthole's the best.
Oh yeah. What I just really don't get about that kind of thing is that I always put like a ridiculous amount of time between seasons.
Yeah, but I think the reason they do that is because they want the show to get made.
Yeah.
And really, why do you have to bother?
That is true, but I don't know. Like there are like a lot of good shows that like they play episodes for like 6 months and then they take like 6 months off.
Yeah, like normal TV shows do that, but
Yeah.
I feel like Rick and Morty, they're just like, they don't care.
Yeah. I just always thought that like the writers, producers, everybody was just lazy as hell.
I don't know, because I think they just said that they haven't even started working on season 4.
I just saw that.
Yeah. Again, because it's not supposed to come out till like 2019. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, in January 2018,
Which is
or
now.
in December 2017, writer Ryan Ridley said he highly doubts there will not be a fourth season, but he does not expect it to air any sooner than late 2019. Then in January, oh shit, I just scrolled that away somehow. That was weird. Let me go back to that. Literally, I was like reading it, and then the page just went to the side and
Right.
it away.
Yeah, my laptop does weird things like that.
And then January 2018, Adult Swim said that there's no timing to share on premiere or status of production. But who knows? Maybe on April Fool's Day they'll release an episode.
Right.
Last year.
Yeah, right.
Right. And then, wait like 7 more months to like actually release it.
Yeah. Well, anything else you guys want to say?
Well, oh yeah, totally. Like, but the thing is, I just really think that like maybe the show should maybe not, like do what it. Well, the thing is, like, I'm glad that it shows episodes every, but instead of having like a ridiculous amount of time, like a year and a half, 2 years between like seasons, like I don't know, like because it's gotten so popular, like in the span of how long it's already been on air. Because it came on air in 2014.
2013 is when the pilot aired on December 2nd, 2013, but then the actual season premiered in 2014.
Oh, okay, right. So yeah, so it's been on the air for 14, so almost 4 years now.
Yeah.
And so it has 3 seasons, which, I don't know, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. There's only like 11 or so episodes per season.
Curb Your Enthusiasm did that too, though, where they take 2 years off between seasons just to make it better.
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like, there should be like more consistent breaks between seasons, rather than just say like, okay, we're going to take a year and a half off now, like, okay, now we're only going to take 6 months. Now it's 2 years!
Yeah, I don't mind really.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really mind waiting either. It's just that, I would just like some consistent breaks. Like, like once season 3 or whatever ends, like, okay, now I know I have to wait like a year or whatever for the next season instead of like, okay, is it going to be like
Do you think they'll ever make a Rick and Morty the movie?
If they don't, I will be highly pissed. Also, oh my god. So yeah, anything else you guys want to add?
No. I mean, I guess we could end this.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. So yeah, if you got,
we should end it because there's only 4 minutes until the best time of the day. So
that is true. Yes.
we should wrap.
According to this clock. All right. So
I didn't even know there was a clock there. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's all good. Neither did I. But anyway, so yeah, if you like the video, make sure you like it and make sure to
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
We have 45 subscribers.
I
so
know,
that's
right?
50 people.
That's almost 50.
Yeah, like, do you use the website Social Blade?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, let me show you this. This is super cool.
What?
Nothing.
We said we'd wrap it up. And then,
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time we say we wrap it up, and then we're like, nah, like let's do like 10 more minutes of something else. If there's like a certain actor that decided to give us a shout out on this channel. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm Pat Tracy.
Pat Keebler.
You can follow. Oh, sorry.
It's
Sorry.
good.
Sorry.
China.
You can follow us on Twitter and
Yeah.
everything. WYSADWTA.
Yeah, Twitter,
Pat
Facebook,
Tracy.
Snapchat. Well, not Facebook. We don't really.
What's yours? I don't know yours.
Yeah, it's Pat. Again, it's Pat Keebler on the blu-ray.
Oh yeah, with underscore.
With underscore everything. Yeah. So yeah, Pat Keebler, Pat_Keebler on Instagram, Snapchat.
I'll put it on the screen. I guess.
Yep. Boom. Boop, boop, boop. Just completely blocking her face. Anyway, so yeah, this has been the Rick and Morty discussion. I am Pat Keebler.
Pat Tracy.
China.
Did we just say her name?
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, we will see you later.
Bye.